Hi there, homespun friends. It is Sherry. I hope you're having a great day. I thought I would come along and show you some wonderful deals that I have picked up lately at the grocery store and just share some tips with you that might help you in your everyday life. I know most of you are frugal shoppers and you love to save your dollars and your pennies and dimes just like I do. And I thought I would just show you some things that are great deals that are out there that I've been getting lately. One of the first things that I notice when I'm shopping for groceries in the main stores like Food Lion and Ingles and Bi-Lo and different places is that the packaging sizes are decreasing. Have you noticed that? That the product size is going down, but the price is going up. And sometimes the price will sort of stay the same, but the value is going down because you're getting less product. And that's one of the first things that I have been noticing over the past year, or maybe even more, that product sizes are decreasing. Now, my family goes through about 2 to 4 tea bags, family size tea bags a week. Usually it's 2 tea bags will make us a gallon of tea. And so between drinking tea, drinking water, sometimes we drink Crystal Light, and then we also, a couple of days a week, will have a diet soft drink, which I know they're not the best for you, but we do have them occasionally. All of that together provides what we drink with our meals when we're eating at home. We love tea, but especially in the summer, we sometimes will make a couple gallons of tea, and there's just 2 of us here. So that gets us through. I normally would be able to find, when my children were growing up, I went through tea a whole lot faster because my children love tea. And I could get maybe 2 boxes of family-sized tea bags for $3. Lipton, the name brand, not even the off-brand. And we would go through that very quickly, and I was always waiting for that deal to come on. And then as my children got older in high school and getting out of high school in that phase, Lipton tea bags, the 24-pack of family-sized tea bags, moved to 2 for $4. You could get them 2 boxes of 24 bags for $4. The last time that I bought tea, I was getting low. I had bought a jumbo box and I was getting lower. I went to this store, and I can't remember which store I was in, but I picked up these 2 boxes, and I think they were $5. There's 24 bags in here like normal. This is the iced tea kind that they've come out with in recent years, which you can make iced tea with just regular tea bags, but they've come out with this iced tea variety. And I got, I think it was 2 for $5 is what I paid for these. Now, I try to look for a coupon sometimes on tea bags, and occasionally they will come out. And Lipton used to put a coupon in the top of their box, but I haven't seen one of those in quite a while. So over the summer, I've been using these tea bags. Recently, I ran out, and I thought, I'm getting low on tea bags. I really need to replace these and get some new tea bags. I was in Ingles, and on the end cap, in big letters, was "Enjoy the Savings" sign, and it was 22 tea bags. So they have reduced the tea bags in the boxes now to 22. It was 22 family-sized tea bags for $4.08. $4.08 for these. Over the years, I have occasionally purchased brands other than Lipton, and they are cheaper. And whenever I am not seeing a sale on Lipton, I would buy the cheaper brand. But I can't believe that this brand has gone up so much. It seems like overnight. So when I was in Aldi, I thought, I'm not paying over $4 for 22 tea bags. When I was in Aldi recently, I picked up their brand of tea bags. This is called Benner Tea Company, and they're still the same size, 24 family-sized tea bags. I think this box was $1.49. And just recently, I made a gallon of tea with this, and absolutely, we loved it. It was delicious. You could not tell the difference in the quality of the product. If anything, I think this brand was better for $1.49 as opposed to 2 bags less for $4.08. So if you're a tea lover like we are, and you have an Aldi near you, be sure to try this box of tea if you've been thinking, well, I don't know if it's going to be any good. Some teas are bitter. I mean, I've tried some generic brands that are not quite as good. This brand is fantastic. And for the savings, I mean, you're talking about like what, $2.59 or something less that you pay, and you get 2 bags more. You really just can't pass that kind of deal up. So that's one of the deals I wanted to show you that I picked up. Now, another one that I wanted to show you was the spaghetti sauce. A lot of people, now that they have tomatoes coming in and everything, they're making their own sauces. And if you're one of those people, I envy you, because as you know, in a previous video, I told you that all 11 of our tomato plants got raided twice. We think by deer. We're not really sure. It happened at night when we really couldn't tell. But our tomatoes got eaten. We've only gotten maybe 4 or 5 tomatoes off of our vines because all of them are getting eaten up. So I'm not going to be able to make any homemade tomato sauces or anything like that. And if you're a person who maybe makes some tomato sauces, but you run out in the winter and you're going to buy ragu at $2 and $2.50 for a jar, I want to let you know that this brand right here that Aldi has for 99 cents is fantastic. Let's see, earlier in the spring, I went to a Food Line sale and I bought some discontinued spaghetti sauces. I don't think it was that the company had discontinued making them. It was that Food Lion was no longer going to be selling them. And I got them for like $1 a piece. A couple of those were good, but most of those spaghetti sauces could not hold a candle to this. And those spaghetti sauces started out at $6 and $7 a jar because they were specialty items. We couldn't believe it. A couple of times we didn't even eat the spaghetti because the sauce was not even palatable to us. So I would encourage you, if you've never tried it, use the traditional sauce from Aldi for 99 cents. Now, one of the ways that I tend to make my spaghetti sauce have a lot of flavor is I use pork sausage. Now, this is from Aldi, and I can't remember the exact price of it, but it's not very much, and I use it just like I would hamburger. I take my peppers and my onions and my garlic seasoning, and I mix those together and saute them, and then I put my pork in there and I saute that, and then I drain off the grease and add my sauce, and it is absolutely delicious, and it has a lot of flavor to it. So if you've never thought about doing that, and you've always used ground beef for your spaghetti sauce, then consider using pork sausage or even Italian sausage, which sometimes we have used Italian sausage in the past, and it's good as well. But it seems like it's a little bit easier for me to pick up the pork sausage, and so if you've never tried it this way, you might want to give that a try. You can get both of these items at Aldi for not very much money. The sauce was $99. I'm not sure about this. I think it was $1.99, but for $3 pretty much you've got your sauce, and I really enjoy that. Another item that you can get so much cheaper at Aldi or by buying generic is cheese. Now, lately I have been grating my own cheese instead of buying cheese that's already grated up, and I've been reading a lot about how doesn't have the best ingredients in it. The items or products that they have to put in there to keep the cheese from clumping together are actually not that good for you to eat. So it's better if you buy a block of cheese and then you grate it for yourself. So that's what I have been doing. If you buy the Kraft brand and you find it on sale, you're probably going to get 2 of these blocks for $5 is going to be the sale that you're going to get. Sometimes with generic cheese, if they throw it on sale, you can get 2 for $4, and that is a really good deal. In this case, Aldi always has their blocks of cheese that I can remember for $1.79. $1.79. They have mild, sharp, and extra sharp. They have, I don't remember all the types of cheeses. I know they have mozzarella, and they have some other types as well of cheeses, maybe Monterey or Jack or some Colby Jack. I'm not sure all the types, but these come in blocks that you can grate for yourself. $1.79. So you're getting a wonderful savings when you purchase these items at Aldi, or if you don't have an Aldi near you, be sure to try the generic brand because you're saving a whole lot of money. It seems like we use a lot of cheese. I don't know why, but 1 block sometimes does not do us for a week, so I tend to buy 2. So try this brand out if you haven't used the cheese from Aldi. $1.79. You can't beat it. Another item they have that I really love is their soups. Their soups are just as good as Campbell's, and they're about half the price or greater than half. You're going to see that they're about 50 cents or 49 cents for a can of soup, and you really can't beat that. And I'm going to tell you that we eat this, the quality is just as good. It's a very quick thing to have for lunches, especially as fall comes. We start eating more grilled cheese and soup just for lunch when we're in a rush because it's so quick to make it and it's warm and hearty. If you've never tried these soups, be sure to try them. Have you noticed the price of Campbell's soup? It is unbelievable what they are asking for chicken and stars or chicken and rice. I can't believe that people would pay $1.50 for a little small can of condensed soup. That's a lot of money. So I guess if you had to and you had no other stores or choices, you could. But if you have an Aldi, you've never tried the soup, we love it at our house. Something else that my husband enjoys for a quick snack are these chewy dipped peanut butter bars. They have several flavors. This is the peanut butter. I pick one up about every week because this is what he likes. Some weeks I don't get it because there's 6 in here and he doesn't eat one every day. But it's only $1.09 for this box of chewy dip peanut butter bars. And if you're looking for a quick snack, then this is a good option. If you do not have the time to make your own granola bars, which are probably a lot healthier for you, you need an alternative for that. And this is a good one at $1.09. So if you have not tried these, this might be something that you could just have a couple times a week or once a week when you're on the go to keep your blood sugar going. That would be a good thing. Another thing that I have found this week at Aldi, this Concord jelly, and this is a 2-pound jar. It's huge. You can tell compared to my head how big this jar of jelly is only $1.29, and it is delicious. I keep a couple jars of this usually when it's normally $1.39, I think, but they've got it at $1.29 this week. I'll probably buy another one, stick it in the cupboard because it really doesn't go bad. And I'm getting ready to open this one up. Another thing that I use this jelly for, other than just toast on the occasional mornings that we have toast, or peanut butter and jelly for the grandchildren, I use this in my meatballs to season them in the crock pot. I'll show you this chili sauce that I also use. This did not come from Aldi. This came from Ingles. It is the Laura Lynn Ingles brand. For those of you who have Ingles, you probably know. I think this was like $1.09. I'm trying to remember, but I think it's about $1.09. I take this whole jar of chili sauce and about maybe a third of this jar of jelly, and I put it in a small crock pot, and then I put a small bag of meatballs in there, or half a bag of, a large bag of meatballs, depends on how many you have, and I turn it on low and cook it all day, and at the end of the day it is absolutely delicious with these 2 ingredients. Just a third jar of the grape jelly and a little jar of chili sauce, and we have enough for 2 or 3 eating occasions. We will eat it with pasta, we will eat it with rice sometimes, or you can put it on a sub and have a meatball sub, and what you can do there is take the meatballs out of your crock pot at the end of the day, lay them across a hoagie roll, lay some grated cheese, whether it's mozzarella or pepper jack or whatever kind that you like, put it into your oven for just a little bit and broil it and let that cheese melt on top of the meatballs, and then you have a delicious sub. Side that with a salad and you have dinner made, and it's really yummy and easy and something that's a little bit different. And if you make a double batch of meatballs, then you'll be able to put some in the fridge, and a couple days later you can serve it over pasta, or you can, if you are limited in your diet and you're limiting yourself from pastas and carbs, then you can try it with spaghetti squash, which would be delicious also. So I really think that you would enjoy trying this jelly and the chili sauce in that recipe. And then the last thing that I wanted to show you that we get from Aldi, and we've already broken into these, are the fig bars. I don't know how many of you love Fig Newtons. We have loved Fig Newtons since we were dating. On our honeymoon, we bought Fig Newtons, and we stood off the balcony of our room over the stream, and we fed little pinches of Fig Newtons to the ducks below. And we always worried about that later. We were like, why did we do that? Would that have gotten them choked or what? because, we weren't sure that ducks could have Fig Newtons, but they ate them and they did fine and they were there all week. But we have always loved Fig Newtons, but the price has gone sky high. For those of you who are in the stores and looking at the price of Fig Newtons, oh my goodness, they're sky high. Not only that, but I think the product is thinner and less yummy than it used to be. It just seems like to me the last few times that they had a sale on Fig Newtons and I splurged and bought them, I might have paid $3 for a little bag of Fig Newtons or something, and they just didn't seem very thick and good at all. So when I was at Aldi, I saw that they had these Fig Newtons for 89 cents. 89 cents. It comes with 2 sleeves, and I want to show you what they look like. Looks just like the Fig Newtons would look, but they are thicker. I think that they're thicker and more delicious than you are going to be able to find with the Fig Newtons. And for 89 cents, you're not going to find anything comparable. It has a little plastic tray in here. I know you probably can't see that little tray, but these cookies just sit along in that tray, so when you open up, they don't just fall out. They're in a tray to hold them up and keep them contained so they don't break all over the place. I really love these Fig Newtons, and the grandchildren love them too. And at the rate that they eat them, we couldn't afford to keep them in Fig Newtons. But with the generic Fig bars from Aldi, we can definitely keep plenty of these around for snacks for them when they come to visit. So those are some of the things I just wanted to show you, just some tips and ideas that you might not have ever tried before around your house. Perhaps you have. What are some tips that you love to follow at your house? Do you have particular products and items where you save money and make something delicious for your family that they enjoy? What's the best sale that you've had recently? I just really love hearing from you as we learn from each other ways that we can feed our families and do it in an economical way and save our money for other things that we would really love to do. Thank you so much, friends, for spending time with me today, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye-bye.